All I gotta say is, mwah! And you already know who it is. You knew it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Today we are going to be doing a talk through on how I glue down my wigs. And in this clip here, I am just putting some foundation on my lace to make sure it looks as skin-like as possible. Once we're done putting all of our foundation onto our lace, we're going to put on our wig caps. I'm sorry for the hair that was left out in the back of the cap. But once we put on our wig cap, we're going to glue it down with some got-to-be glue. It's not necessarily glue, but it acts as glue. It's just gel. And once we're done gluing everything down, we're going to go in with our freeze spray, and we're basically just going to reinforce that glue. We're going to make sure everything is on there exactly how we need it to be. We're going to make sure it's all nice and glued down and blended, basically. Also, for this technique that is coming up in maybe the next couple seconds when I grab my scissors, we are going to cut right there where you see the ears are, and we're going to make sure that our wig cap is glued down all the way to our ears. That way everything can look like pure scalp. Now that we have our ear tabs cut out, we have our wig cap glued down and freeze sprayed and everything, we're just going to take our blow dryer and we're just going to blow dry until we simply cannot blow dry anymore. Yes! Finally! Let's get to cutting. So as you guys heard me say in the last clip, let's get to cutting. So what we're going to be cutting now is we're going to cut off any part on the front of the wig cap that's not glued down. If you get any part that like rolls up a little bit, cut that off also, because once we glue our wig down, we do not need any issues at all with this wig cap. Okay. It should look like a ball cap, like this. Now, get you some foundation, a little blender, whatever. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this all in the front. Just to make it, look like skin. This part here, you want to go into your makeup box and you want to get whatever foundation you use on your skin that you use on a daily. And what you want to do with that is get a foundation brush and get some on your hand and rub it in a little bit, but not too much. And get your beauty blender or your puff or whatever you choose to use. Dab it on there. Make sure you don't have on too much, because you don't want too much foundation in one spot. That way you'll end up being able to see it, and we don't want that. And you basically just want to pat it onto the end of the wig cap, as you see that I'm doing. But I could have done this a lot better. But this is basically just what happened. When we're done putting all of our foundation and everything onto our wig cap, we are finally gonna grab our wig, and we are going to, we're basically just gonna finesse this wig now. So you're just going to put it on your head, adjust it how you want to, get your parting right, all of that. Get all that done before we do this next step. Now that we have our wig where we would like for it to be placed, I'm going to take my clamps and I'm going to clamp my hair back. That way glue and anything else does not get onto the hair that does not belong on there. And once that's done, I'm going to push the wig back as you see me doing here, and you see a little bit of my cap. We're going to try and get a little bit of glue on there, not too much, because we just want for it to stick really good. We don't want any moving. We don't want any lifting. So now when we do our glue, I'm going to take my edge brush and I'm going to put the glue on the end of there. And I'm just going to put it on the perimeter of my hair, basically on my forehead. But you have to do it right. Because if you have edges that come all the way down like mine, you'll get glue on them. Then your edges will get ripped out. Nobody wants their edges ripped out. Trust me, it's happened to me before and it was not a good experience. So now you just want to get maybe 1 or 2 layers of glue on there. I think I did 1, 2, somewhere around there. And once that's on there, you're going to take your blow dryer and you're going to blow dry until it's not white anymore.
It works.
Remember, you don't want the glue to be completely dry because then you won't be able to get the wig to adhere to it. So you want it to be kind of tacky. Now once you get it nice and tacky, you're going to pull your wig up to wherever your glue stops at, or before if you choose to do that. And you're just going to get you a nice clean comb and you're going to use the end and you're going to press the lace into the glue until everything is nice and exactly how you want it to be. If you need glue more in one area, go ahead, put it there. You won't necessarily have to wait for it to dry since it'll be such a small area. You just want to be cautious of not touching too much in that area. Once all of that is done, guess what we're doing again? Our favorite activity. We are going to blow dry again. And now we're going to blow dry it until everything is completely dry. And I mean everything. All the glue on the wig, all the glue on the cap, all of it, sis. We are getting this in place. We are not having any slippage, no moving, none of that.
So my camera stopped. So here I am now. Yeah. Let me go get back on the screen so real quick. And then back. Okay, so I'm using this 70% alcohol just to clean up all of this glue around here so we look put together.
When I'm cleaning my edges and I'm doing my wigs, what I like to use is either a towel or a sock. Why? Because when you use cotton balls or anything with cotton on it, it'll leave like those little white balls wherever the glue was. And we really don't want that because we want this to be as flawless as possible. And we cannot have cotton stopping us from being great. Now that everything is nice and glued down and exactly how we need it, it's all 100% dry for the most part, we are going to get to styling those edges, honey. So what you see me doing here is I'm just getting some foam, and mousse, guys. Y'all know what I meant. I'm getting some mousse, and I'm putting it on my edges because I wanted to have that real elegant slick back look. But as y'all can see from the various faces that I made, I really didn't like it. So I just went with the usual little swoop in the baby hairs, and y'all will see that coming up in my next clip.
Ignore that line right there. I'll be back in a few once all of this is, melted down and dry, and I will show y'all the finished results.
Alright guys, this is my finished result. I love how it came out so much. Thank you guys for watching yet another video of mine. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you've been here before, thank you so much for watching another video with me. I love you guys so much. See you in my next video. Bye.